Okay.
Everything's streaming, so don't cuss.
All right. Say anything crazy.
Don't say any curse words. Don't say anything Grandmama doesn't want to hear.
All right.
We are good. We're good.
We're good?
Hey, Grandma.
Uh-oh. Sweet. Hey, what's up, peoples? What's up, and welcome to Ditty Deep Dive. This is the live stream where we bring on an artist and dive deep into their ditties. Those are songs, in case you didn't know. We got an awesome crew upon the Streamboat, which is the platform that brings you the show every week. We got Glenn Son, always making us sound good, turning those knobs, hitting that reverb.
That's what I do.
We got Kyle switching it up between cameras, slapping on some titles. And then we got Jason always keeping us on track over there. Jason Joe Star. Hey. The Streamboat crew, the best in the world, taking upon the high seas. I'm your host, Justin McEver, just Justin. And we are freaking excited for today. We have a man from Atlanta. He...
Talk about it.
Yep.
Southside to be exact. Southside to be exact.
Southside.
Southside. He's a self-proclaimed dude that just be chilling. AKA ugly sex symbol. I feel weird saying that. I don't think you're ugly, you're beautiful.
Talk
Oh, man,
about it.
thank you.
Man, we are really... Oh, wait. Formerly known as Cozy,
Yes, sir.
Yep.
You're
Yes, sir.
the man himself. I think we had some cameras just turning off and doing crazy things. Stick with us if this happens. Sorry, this happens on your intro, bro.
Oh, that's perfect.
We're starting up. We got some DSLRs we're working with that like to cut off every 30 minutes sometimes. But the Cozy man himself. Let's give it up for Elijah Cozart. Woo!
Thank you for our live studio audience. I'm saying, how's everybody doing? I am Elijah Cozart, formerly known as Cozy, aka the ugly sex symbol, aka the soulful side nigga, aka that dude that just be chilling, aka your grandmama favorite, aka that guy she told you not to worry about, aka one too many nicknames. And we're
missed
here
a
on
few.
the,
I missed a
the
few.
Ditty Deep Dive. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, excited to have you, man.
Thank you, man. I'm really excited to be here. It's real cozy. The ambiance is beautiful.
Hey, it
You know what I'm
fits
saying?
you,
With
man.
the outdoor patio lights and it's just real vibey.
Cool,
and
man.
I'm happy to come and do my thing for sure.
Hope you feel at home, man.
So we just dive right into it.
Let's run it, man.
Before we get into this first record, I always like to open up with this prayer. I sing it. I just like to bless the place with a little love. Is that cool?
Heck yeah.
All right.
please.
You're automatically my dad's favorite.
I pray that when you're down, you choose to look around and find reasons to smile. But if you can't right now, please know that I love you. If you haven't heard it lately, I'm proud of growth unseen. You're so amazing, and I pray you find peace. In pieces that remain, please know that I love you. Just know that I love you. Make some noise for yourself in the comments. Drop some emojis, emoticons, or whatever else you got.
We appreciate you.
But yeah, I just think that it needs to be love in every atmosphere I walk into, because we're in a world where that's so absent these days. So I just want to make sure it's very present wherever I'm at.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
No problem,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
So they gave me a stool. R&B dudes are so very happy when we get stools. So I'm finna try to sit up here and look as cool as I
You know
can as
he's
we get through
about to
this
go
first record.
crazy.
So this first song that I'm gonna get into is entitled "Honest." Right? Honesty is something that a lot of people claim that they want, but it doesn't always look like what we're looking for. So this was my attempt to be as honest as I possibly could, and you know how the movies always got to say it's loosely based on true events. That's that's how we're gonna give it to them. All right, cool. Tell me you love me, tell me you want me, tell me you don't when you lie so charming. You say when I say how I feel, it feel like I'm performing. You want me to be honest, cool. No one makes me feel the way you make me feel. Every second in your presence really feels surreal. Even through all of the bullshit, you're amazing still. Tryna take you out the game, so let me play for real. Baby, I'm just being honest. Hey, baby, I'm just being honest. Look. My heart don't heal the same. It ain't heal the same. Stomach dropping when I hear your name. Love's too near the pain. I done seen it fall so many ways, but I'ma risk it, babe, for you. Yeah. I dreamed of this 1,000 times, of course. Even when you let me down before. I know that I've let you down the same. I still wanna give you my last name. So tell me you love me, tell me you want me, tell me you don't when you lie so charming. You say when I say how I feel, it feel like I'm performing. You want me to be honest. No one makes me feel the way you make me feel. Every second in your presence really feels surreal. Even through all of the bullshit, you're amazing still. Tryna take you out the game, so let me play for real. Baby, I'm just being honest. Hey, baby, I'm just being honest. Look. You're not a fan of my roundabout honesty. I keep my truth in the woven through jokes, so you gotta decode when it comes to me. Look, you know me better than me, so I figured you figure out comfortably. But still want me speak with my chest, I'm a man, and that's all you want from me. Look, so I'ma tell it how it is. I done dealt with other women, you know me, you know how I move. Had to be cold and it sucks, cause it's not of my nature. Only one can melt me was you. I know that other niggas showing up, but I'ma reiterate something you knew. None of them dudes can stand in my spot, cause you love me exactly how I'm loving you. You gotta stare at them after you say some cold shit like that. Like, you know you're not loving them like I'm loving you. You feel what I'm saying? But that was entitled Honest. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah, man. Man, that voice.
Hey man, I appreciate it. I broke one of the cardinal sins just to look cool. Anybody that's a singer is like, why is he sitting down doing all this doggone singing? So I'm gonna stand up for this next one. Yeah.
You got pipes from any stance.
You feel me? I feel like there should be a pause there. I'm gonna let it ride. I feel like that's real pause worthy. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this next record. So after displaying a certain level of honesty, you know, sometimes when that story is told and you're not present, you're no longer the protagonist. You're now the villain. And unfortunately, sometimes we got to get comfortable with being in that role for stories that we're a part of. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? it took me a long time to get comfortable with it, but sometimes you're just going to be the villain in other people's stories. So this next record is entitled Villain. That boy thirsty. You gon' fuck off with them niggas for the feeling I gave you. Don't come back around after them niggas done tainted you. You did what you want, so don't go claiming I changed you. As if the pain was only yours, you ain't know I felt pain too. But I guess I'll be the villain, and I'm cool with it, you know. I guess I'll be the villain. I gave you my heart, you act like you ain't want it. And girl, that kept me up all night, guess you could say I'm on it. Not from losing you, but girl, I lost myself and started fucking other women thinking that would help. But it didn't help, ain't wanna drop my guard for nobody. Fuck it, I did it though. Heard you when you told me you loved me, but what I didn't know, what you felt and what I felt was not really identical. Now it's trivia to me how you treated so trivial. Oh, 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 oh. All the love you said you had for me, where did it go? Now you play semantics, stating sentiments. Now it's all under lock and key, can't let you in again. You gon' fuck off with them niggas for the feeling I gave you. Don't come back around after them niggas done tainted you. You did what you want, so don't go claiming I changed you. As if the pain was only yours, you ain't know I felt pain too. But I guess I'll be the villain. I guess I'll be the villain. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Drop some emojis in the comments. Let me know if I'm killing this shit or not, if I'm up here wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? I guess I'll be the villain. I felt that one a little bit.
Ooh.
Preacher was talking to me through that one. I don't know.
Yeah, man, I was feeling that too, man. That's just being real. It's being real with yourself, man.
Got to.
Because, yeah, like, I mean, sometimes you're not going to please everybody to please yourself. You know? There's a lot of sacrifices in what you're doing, just being an artist, you know?
Very true.
So I respect that a lot, man. Dude, before we really start to decode you, man, when did you know that you had a voice? Because, bro, it is silky smooth.
I was pretty young, so I tell the story often about how my first sign of really knowing music was speaking to me. I'm sitting in the back of my mother's car, and she would keep Usher's Confessions and his Babyface album on repeat.
That'll do it.
And I'm in the back singing Let It Burn like I just went through the most tumultuous breakup you could think of. You know what I'm saying? Talking about juice box in hand, animal crackers, but I just been through the ringer. So that's kind of where I fell in love with it. And, you know, the traditional growing up in church, singing and things like that. So I just fell in love with it like that.
Man, I love that. Yeah, because, like, I mean, you're religious, right? That's, I mean,
yeah. So I grew up
spiritual.
Yeah, I grew up in the church. I've had my personal quarrels, but you know, me and the guy up top, we're seeing eye to eye a lot more these days. So
yeah. Well, you have a real nice line about they say God talking to you, but you're not hearing him right.
Yeah.
Coming up in a song I think we're about to hear. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Sick, man. Well, dude, you want to run another?
Yeah, we can run into the next one. So this one that I'm about to do, I just want people at home to know that the mic is on. So we're gonna give it to them a cappella and just give them a little insight about me and my journey.
Awesome, man.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm enslaved to my passion and I don't mind it. If she can't understand it, she free to go. I've been working like 24/7 on something uncertain. It's all for a reason, though. I quit smoking, I'm looking for better highs, cause the man up above know I seen the lows. Might as well be a fiend, and the booth is my trap. Got me pumping out hits, cause I need to blow. Had to tighten my focus and switch up the motion. When I learned my journey was 101, I think got all the things that was blocking my vision fell to the wayside like a cummerbund. It's a hell of a fight, I wasn't tough enough. Heart got put through the ring, got toughened up. Then I looked at the gang like it's up or what. Then I looked at my family from each generation, and it's up to me to switch up the luck. I was scared, I can't tell you no lie. Face to face with my dreams, and I second guessed all my talent, but why? At this point, I knew I was a Tesla. Had to count on myself for the drive. That's when my mama looked in my eyes, and she asked me, what you say? What kind of life are you trying to live? I told her one that you'll never forget. Told her I'm making it one for the books, but I want more than stories to get on my kids. If I fuck it up, then it is what it is. It's hard to lose on 110. I'm leaving here with everything I came for. You know the saying, you get what you give. So I give it all up. Tired of moving with my guards up. Had to learn to move with all up. Ain't what circumstances taught us. Decisions made could have cost us. Move some things to get the job done. Thanking my heavenly Father. To beat the only thing that's barred up. Yeah. That's thank you. No beat necessary, you know.
So like that song.
Yes, that's so everything that I'm doing is no, I forgot to give people the kicker. Everything that I'm performing is nowhere on streaming platforms. They will be on the project that I am set to release at the end of the year. So this is my first time trying some of them out. That verse that I just did is on another song that's on the project that I really, really like, but didn't make it into the set list. So I just wanted to give a little razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Is that song is it acapella like now?
It's not acapella.
Okay,
It was
okay.
yeah. I just
Yeah, we just
did
had
it
a
Friday.
nice little sample of it.
Yeah, just a little taste,
Man,
little taste.
I like it, dude. I like how like you break down and get like melodic between some verses there, man. It's
Thank
real
you, man.
nice, real nice.
It's actually crazy. So growing up, the first person I witnessed do that was T-Pain or Drake or something like that. And I did like singing way before I liked rapping, but I saw rapping was the cool thing. So I was like, okay, let me do that too. But never. It wasn't until Drake's come along where you're like, oh, you can do both of those extremely well and it worked.
Yeah.
Sign me up. You know what I
Man,
mean?
and you got both very well.
Thank you, man. Thank
I
you.
really like how you balance them out, man.
I appreciate that. So we moving on to the next record?
Hey, if you want.
Okay,
let's
cool.
do it.
Cool. So I'm gonna move the mic stand and get a little mobile for you guys. And ladies. It's just guys here, so that's why I said it. But I want to be very clear who we do this for. You know what I'm saying? So
It's getting steamy up in here.
you feel me? So aside from the skill of rapping and the skill of singing, I feel like my true gift is in the songwriting. I feel like music is great and instrumental, but we're communicating with people through this medium. So I feel like your story can be told on any type of genre, any type of layout. And this next record I made on a whim. I was talking with my producer. Shout out Nate Quest. Shout out Londo as well. He produced the first two records that I did. So shout out to Londo and Nate Quest. Those are my producers.
Man, I've been bumping. Sorry to cut, but I've been bumping ugly sex
Sex
symbol,
Symbol.
man.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah. Those-
so good, man.
Those two guys, they're a blessing to have, to say the least. I don't want to get into my sob story with the violin, but they're amazing producers, and I love working with both
Do you
of them.
pretty much just solely work with them? Are those your like guys?
Those are my go-tos.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know, Nate he's my producer, but he's also like my therapist when we get to lock in. So we just built that bond that I think is very, very special between artist and producer, because he's really a brother to me.
Man, that's super cool, dude. Sorry to like stall your next song. You
you're
mind
fine.
diving into that? Because I think that's kind of like how you get so real in your music, man.
Absolutely.
Dude, yeah, like if your producer is kind of like your therapist, I mean, he's getting all the realest shit out of you.
1000%.
And man, like as a producer, then he's like literally putting it on the record for you, like or helping you figure it out and get it down. Like
He's one thing that I can say is that he won't accept subpar. He was one of the first people.
bro.
He said two things since we've met each other. One was very, very early on, and he was like, okay, so the first rule to making good music is making good music. everything else falls in line with that. When you're learning how to brand yourself, market yourself, but if the product is trash, none of that's gonna matter. So that's the one thing that I keep in my pocket. And he one thing a little later on, I was having let's say writer's block or creative block, and we were having a discussion. He was like, so unfortunately, with the type of artist that you are, you don't have the luxury of not saying anything. You know, a lot of artists who just rhyme words throughout the song and make a bop and it'd be cool. I don't have that luxury, which is it's a bittersweet feeling because I wish I could just come in and bullshit. I feel like it would make my life a whole lot easier. But I just keep that in the back of my mind when I'm creating and try to give everything that a record deserves when I write.
Man, I respect that, dude, because you're getting the real juices out there. I mean, dude, like a lot of your lyrics are like super sexy. Like it's like, damn. All right, gonna be turning this on for my lady tonight.
You feel me? That's a side goal. I got a couple of goals like that mean absolutely nothing, but I think that music can help me achieve. One, I want to eventually host like an award show. That's like at the top of the list. Two, I want to play in a celebrity basketball game for NBA All-Star Weekend. And three, I want to be the best non-present wingman ever.
Heck yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Just cut me on and, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's some
Feels
baby making music, man.
You know? So this next record, we were, I just jokingly said to Nate, man, I want to do, well, I wasn't joking when I said it, but he just so happened to call me on it. It was like, all right, bet. So I was like, bro, I want to make a hit record in every genre, from rap, R&B, gospel, Afro beats. Give me something pop. And he's like, you for real? I was like, yeah. Turned to the laptop, doop, and gave it to me. So I was like, okay, cool. So for this song, and you know what I'm saying, I can't sit down when you turn into a pop star. And I'm going to cut a rug, so just act like y'all don't see me doing this shit. Everybody, you gotta get that pop star leg going, you know? Okay. Yeah. I hate that I treat love like a pastime, but I'm still messed up from the last time. No matter what, I just can't seem to act right. No. I wanna give my all, please believe me, but everything I know don't make it easy. I really want my pain to release me, but it won't. But I can't get away from those past mistakes. It's more of the same each and every day. I'm not the same, cause it goes both ways. I'm just saying, babe, I hate that I treat love like a pastime, but I'm still messed up from the last time. No matter what, I just can't seem to act right. No, I wanna give my all, please believe me, but everything I know don't make it easy. I really want my pain to release me. It won't. They go crazy when they hit this. Oh, tonight, I'ma leave it all right here, eliminating all my fears, with no question, no hassle involved. Whoa, tonight, I'm choosing to give love a try. I'm willing to work overtime. I just wanna get it right. I hate that I treat love like a pastime, but I'm still messed up from the last time. No matter what, I just can't seem to act right. No, I wanna give my all, please believe me, but everything I know don't make it easy. I really want my pain to release me, but it won't. I hate that I treat love like a... See, but this right here is the dance break. I had some nerve putting a dance break into a song, and I can't dance for shit. So,
like to have a good time. And right now
prefer to have a good time with you. This that I see you cross the bar and hit one of these numbers over.
I'm not talking to her. She's not talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I'm doing some heavy macking on this, but I don't need them to hear it at home. You know what I'm saying? I turned into a Mississippi pimp on this motherfucker.
But it's my pleasure. You know what I mean?
I hate that I treat love like a pastime, but I'm still messed up from the last time. I just can't seem to act right. No, I wanna give my all, please believe me. But what I know don't make it easy. I really want my pain to release me, but it won't. I hate that I treat love like a pastime. Thanks, fellas.
Heck yeah,
I appreciate
bro.
it.
Bro.
Just got 20 degrees hotter in this motherfucker.
All right, I gotta take my
For
clothes
sure.
off. Yeah,
saying?
for real.
Yep.
Whew, man, I can't wait to be able to say, bro, he was in my basement when I hear that on the radio this summer, man. Like, for real, that is fire, man.
That's a hit right there.
Man, I wish, yeah, since all these songs are new, I wasn't able to listen to them beforehand. I wish, man, I would have had that bumping like 24/7 leading up into this. I would have jumped up there and tried to steal the mic from you, man.
You know what? And I would have welcomed it. I would have welcomed it. Maybe you can dance better than I can.
Nah, no way, no way. Dude, I freaking love that song. So what was the inspiration behind that one, man?
Ooh, now we get into the tough questions. So I've had a very interesting run with my love life, right? Some would look at it in awe. Some would look at it and say, oh. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as adolescents, we all go through a phase where that first heartbreak just kind of shake up the world, and now it's like, I can't be the same person anymore. So we're numb to a lot of things and don't really give relationships the chance that they should get from time to time. And it was like, okay, yeah, I got to a point where I was treating relationships like hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Just something to do when it's nothing to do. And yeah, I just put all of that trauma into an upbeat tempo song, and and here we are. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of what I just noticed, that the relationships I wasn't giving everything I could to them because they just felt like temporary situations. So
Yeah. Dude, I like that. It's kind of like you get to dance it away, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I get my dancing from my brother. I hope he's at home watching this.
Yeah.
I get my dancing from you.
He taught you the move.
Yeah.
Dude, so you are like seriously a wordsmith. I mean, you do freestyle a lot. I see a lot of like those freestyle videos in front of the garage. Those are pretty cool, man.
Thank
I
you,
like
man.
those. But do you like actually like sit down and like write pen to paper sometimes? Like, are you like, how much?
So
I know people don't like that question.
I'm about to snitch on every rapper.
Yeah.
It's probably 0.0006% of people that's coming off the dome when they say freestyle. I'ma just, you know what I'm saying? It's out of there. So I actually write often. I have gotten to a place more frequently where I'm recording, like that second song I did, Villain. I just wrote the hook and did the verse punching in the studio, which is really cool. You know what I'm saying? It shook things up creatively. But more times than not, like I said earlier, I think what we're saying still matters, despite what's being pushed to us through mainstream media and things like that. What you say matters. So I like to take the time and really just do my due diligence in what I'm saying and what message I'm trying to get across.
Man, yeah, totally respect that, dude.
Thank you, man.
What would you say is the message you want to get across?
Well, for each record it's different. But for this project that I'm working on that's coming up, it's essentially going to be a audible self-portrait. So what I want people to walk away from this project with is the theme of accountability, vulnerability, and resilience. You know, because we all go through things, and whether your journey looks like my journey, you can pick up what accountability looks like. And like, you know what, I played the role for this to go like this. Or, dang, I'm down right now. I'm talking digging the dirt. But tomorrow is coming. Shout out Glorilla. That's why I love them all. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a chance to bounce back, and I think that's just something that people should keep in their pocket whenever they feel low. You know.
Oh yeah, man. Totally respect that. It's like, I mean, it's like nice. It doesn't feel preachy at all, but it's a nice message, as if a preacher's kind of giving it. Like,
Yeah, that's it's funny you say that, because my dad is a preacher
okay,
and my mother's a teacher, so I feel like I kind of do my best of doing both of those things without making it corny.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody just gets up here and starts throwing Bible scriptures, or you know what I'm saying, cut him off. He doing too much. So I just, you know what I'm saying, I feel like in my authenticity and my journey, God's work is gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So I just, and my mom, she thinks that I'm gonna end up being a preacher.
Yeah.
I'm running from it. I'm not running from it, but I'm not necessarily running to it.
Well, you're gonna
You know
take
what I
the
mean?
stage your own way.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like I could touch more people out of the pulpit than in it, if I'm being honest.
I think that's the thing you want to do, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
I think if you keep going with your music, bro, you're gonna touch just as many people as you would, being a preacher.
I appreciate that, man.
yeah, for sure, man. Because I think there's a lot more people kind of paying attention to that, and it's a wider audience too. Like, you can reach anybody at any point in their life, and who knows what effect you're gonna have on them, man. Like, I really respect that, dude.
Got you, man.
Just keep being you, man.
I will try to continue to do so. And I also just don't want to pigeonhole myself into people thinking, oh, he just want to preach. I'm still a human being. I have life experiences, and I just choose to learn from them and make art out of it. So
Yeah, that's cool, man.
so we about to get into this last record.
Is the last one?
It's the last record.
Shoot.
So if you've been on my Instagram as of late, you've probably heard this song through a performance or just little quick snippets. This will be the first song that we release from the project, and it's called Iniquity. And all iniquity is a TI word for vices, flaws, and just things that we all have to carry. You know what I'm saying? Yours could be different from mine. And in this, I pretty much attack all of my vices and things like that, and my relationship with said vice. So that's what this song is. But it's also like some ignorant shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've been up here too sophisticated. Like, I'm a sophisticated, ignorant person. So I feel like this record is the best of both worlds. Yeah. Look. The back of my mind is the breeding ground for these bad decisions. I had to numb it all cause I done felt some things you just had to witness. I can't hang my head cause I master fate that's word too invictus. I got a good heart and that's good for me, but it's bad for business. Yeah, I just wanna keep my spirit right. I talk to God, they say he talk back, but I don't hear him right. Flesh fall to temptation on a silent night. I was trading one vice for another, like an apple that's white for a rubber. And the alcohol that's not for rubbing. Something light just to get me to buzzing, but I don't wanna drink no more. I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck, wait, I'ma still fuck these hoes. I just had to make a couple choices in the baddie with a body cane. I don't wanna drink no more. I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck, nah, I'ma still fuck for sure, yeah. Hey, quit playing and step on the gas. No, they can't go where you trying to take it. They leave all that shit in the past. If it's weighing you down, how you gonna elevate? I done seen all the quick ways to crash. If it come to you quick, then it's bound to end quicker. Shout out to Paul and Mason and my niggas. I don't wanna feel shit, just pat me the liquor. I'm going off the juice. Send a few texts that I shouldn't send to a number that done just unblocked me, and I'm telling her all that we could've been. Don't even know if I mean it for real. Just trying to knock over Boost again. She unblocked me for a reason. Neither of us like it, but we so damn used to it. Cause I don't wanna drink no more. I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck, nah, I'ma still fuck these hoes. I just had to make a couple choices in the baddie with a body cane. I don't wanna drink no more. I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck, nah, I'ma still fuck for sure. Yeah. Now this is the part of the song where I done smoked my last blunt. I done took my last shot. But I still gotta deal with everything I was trying to mask. Every time I look for what's missing, I end up missing. Hard knuckles for the times I was penny pinching. Pull up my naked truths, I go skinny dipping. South side, so southpaw, way we hitting different. Iron fist can still pick up the pen and put fear in niggas. This get me out of my element. It was just me and you in this room. Who the fuck letting this elephant? Post immediate vulnerability. That's one of them corners I never spin. or maybe once, but you know why I won't be there again. Equipped with the gift and not giving a shit through my vices, and I think it's excellent. Till you're keeping your distance for someone that tender to you like I never did. All I ask for is patience. Don't set a timer, we on some forever shit. Just leave my heart when you clean out the locker, that's not part of severance. I don't wanna drink no more, I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck with, I'ma still fuck these hoes. I just had to make a couple choices in the baddie with a body cane. I don't wanna drink no more, I don't wanna smoke no more. I don't wanna fuck with, I'ma still fuck for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you,
Bro,
thank you.
thank you, man, for coming on and killing it, dude. Man, I love it. I love that song, bro. That song, like, serious fire. Like,
I
that
appreciate it, bro.
hits
Yeah,
so
fire.
hard, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Well, hey, before we talk anymore, we're gonna
Okay.
kind of go into our next segment.
Okay.
Anyone who's watching, if you want to stick around, there's going to be a quick reset. We'll be back in 5 or less, hopefully. The next segment is called the Ditty Drop, and we're dropping the ditties and just going to talk about whatever, bro.
Okay.
Get to know you a little bit more.
Awesome. Awesome.
Heck
I'm down
yeah.
for it.
So if y'all stick around, that'd be
We'll
awesome.
be right back. Yeah,
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Sounds so good, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm gonna run to my car. I left my Vaseline.
Yeah. I'm just gonna reset. Well, I guess.
Yeah, do you want to switch
This
turn the
camera. Yeah, just we can literally just.
over
I
this
think
one?
he might just sit down there.
Okay, cool.
Do you think we should just try to switch it around there?
No, it depends, because usually if there's like more than one person, then I think, because I have like,
Yeah.
if it's just one person, we don't need to do that. Cool.
So are we not? He's not gonna go over to the couch, or he's just gonna stay right here?
He's gonna
stay right there.
Usually that will be if we have like a group of people, obviously.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for the band or whatever.
Yeah.
Certain number of mics are.
That one's not on.
I mean, ours isn't, but
Yeah.
mics are. I don't
No, they're supposed to be on. I mean, not really. It's for the immersive.
No,
Just don't say bad words like fuck.
Oh, and turn all the blues off.
Oh yeah, I said blues.
I mean, I don't think they have to turn off, but I think it would be good if they do. Just a new.
Yeah, 'cause
Visual.
you don't want him to go off in the middle, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think
I
they
think
will, but yeah, or just just to
They're hot.
to visually give like a change of like ambiance or whatever.
I think it's so much.
Am I staying up here for this segment?
Yeah. You can just sit down. Do you want a chair,
You want a chair?
instead of the?
I got a chair over here.
Yeah, we got this chair right here that's a little bit more comfortable.
Or even the couch. It's really up to you.
Yeah,
I'll
if you
sit
want
on
to do
the
the
couch,
couch,
too.
yeah,
Let's chill.
yeah.
Yeah, see the couch. Just turn real quick.
Just move this around.
It's that one, right?
Yeah,
Both these.
yeah. Yeah, we can just do that one.
Oh shit, even better.
Oh yeah. Make it a two-shot.
Yeah.
Yo. About to get into it, just playing y'all some background music, that BGM.
ABC. Yep.
1, 2, 3. What's up? And welcome back. If you stuck around, if you did not, loser. What's up? Good. Oh. This is the Ditty drop. We're just gonna be shooting the shit, and yeah. Do we have some fan questions over there that someone wants to ask? And anyone watching, if you have any questions, just feel free to drop them into the live chat. We'll be looking and asking those.
We definitely got a few. I was gonna say, like, going into it, where were you coming from today, bro? Like, you said, like,
Yes, I was coming from the crib. So I typically like to be on time. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of my friends that may say otherwise, but I'm an on time kind of guy. And when he sent me the address, I checked it. When did you send it to me? Like, was it yesterday or early today?
Now I'm so lost in everything
So,
I do now. So
Either way, I get it and I see.
Probably
Okay,
way too late.
it say about an hour and 20 minutes. So at that time, I start calculating. All right, if I leave here, probably an hour and 30. If I need to get there, I'll still be 10 minutes early. Cool. So I'm set up to leave. I'm coming from Stockbridge. I think I completely missed what you said. I was down in Stockbridge.
okay, so you're from Stockbridge, I guess. What you're saying.
Well, I'm from Ellenwood. I currently reside in Stockbridge.
Okay,
So I got to put on for the home team.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Okay, I got you.
Are you
But
with
yeah,
the
so-
track house crew?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really tight with Gnarly and Swank and
Heck
Trent.
yeah.
and all
They
those
were on the
guys,
old
yeah.
show we had.
Yeah. That's how I found out about you guys. I
Okay.
reached out to Trent and said, "What's this platform? It looks really dope." And he
Dude,
sent me
like,
right over.
I was telling them, like, dude, this guy hit me up out of nowhere. I was like, dude, when I saw this dude, I was like, man, I'm excited, bro. Like, what are we doing right?
Those guys are definitely a contributing factor to you know how to say iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So in my adolescence, as far as music making goes, and being so on point with penmanship, those guys definitely contributed to making me the writer that I am today.
Heck yeah. How'd you, like, come in with them, like, through school? Or because a lot of them I know through school.
So I met Gnarly first. So in high school, I was in a group, and one of the guys in my group, he was an engineer, producer, beat maker, very, very talented individual. And he had one of the few, studios in his crib that people would come through, and he would record them. So I met Gnarly during that time. He was his own artist, and we were in the group, but he would hit TJ up for recording and beats and things of that nature. And we heard something that he laid, and I was like, so I saw him playing basketball. I did not know he could spit like that. So we just kind of met and, bonded over music,
Heck yeah, man.
And I met Swank through Marlon and Gillespie. It's a whole talented collective out there in that way. So
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Dude, so, like, what would you say, give me, like, for singing and for, like, your rap style, like, maybe, like, 3 inspirations for each.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with singing. My first like sits at the top of the list is Tank. Tank is probably one of the people. He if there were to be a Mount Rushmore as far as R&B, I feel like he needs to be there because he embody great songwriting, amazing voice, and not for me to say, but I'm just saying what the women say. He's a sex symbol. He makes really sexy music, and I think R&B, it can be a lot of things, but I think the sexiness of it is what keeps it alive. So Tank for sure, Usher, and you said only 3. So these 2 are tied for third. I'm gonna say Luther Vandross and Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
So those are my R&B inspirations. As far as rap goes, you really twisted my arm with 3.
I
So
know, because you got to put out a lot.
yeah.
Who's getting the
So-
snub?
Drake sits at the top of that mountain for me. Wayne, Jay-Z, those are my top 3. Honorable mention has to be Under 3000.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
No one has that flow. No one has the flow like that. When were you, like, I mean, we talked about, like, when you first started singing, but, like, when were you, like, who was the artist? Because this is how it was for me at least. Like when I first started songwriting, I was like not ripping people off, but like using heavy inspiration from certain people. Who was like the first like rapper where you were like, this, I need to stop sounding like him because I'm sounding way too much like him.
It's really blasphemous. So that I gave you these lists and his name didn't come up, but anybody that knows me knows how big of an inspiration T-Pain was.
Oh yeah.
So me and my homie Caleb, we actually we were in 3rd grade, and this is when Kiss Kiss by Chris Brown and T-Pain came out, and that was our shit. You know what I'm saying? He was Chris Brown, I was T-Pain. Knew the verse like the back of my hand. It was so T-Pain was a very, very early inspiration for both the singing and the rapping. So yeah, T-Pain. Once I got into recording later on, I had to shake free of trying to sound like Drake.
Oh, okay.
Because being a rapper and melodic, it was easy to kind of go through his blueprint.
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, like I know it can be. I feel like coming into your own as an artist is kind of, I hate saying copying because it's not copying. It's more like imitating.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the more voices you imitate, you kind of take things away, subtract things, and you finally like have your own voice. You're like, oh, okay. Or hopefully, well, it's really when someone else is like, oh, okay. And then you're like, oh.
Right.
Like,
You did something with that.
right.
I think it's cool, but it's like, I don't want to use the word frustrating, but as an artist, when you play somebody a song or show them something, oh, you kind of sound like, and on one hand, you're honored because it's like, oh, snap, I sound like my idol. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, snap, I got to figure out how to be myself in this.
Yeah,
You know, so.
yeah. I remember like hearing someone say that, like pretty much like there's this dude Brandon Flowers from a band called The Killers that I like sounded a lot like because I liked him a lot. When I first heard that, it was like a weird ass feeling because it's like a gut punch, but also like uplifting at the same time. Because you're like, I think that's awesome to sound like my favorite artist, but I'm really kind of trying to sound like myself because I'm not going to make a thing off copying somebody.
And my whole thing is, if you're going to tell me I sound like somebody, like, let it be accurate. You know, I had people like, when I was on my super backpacker poetic feel, somebody was like, oh, you kind of remind me of Wale. And I understood that. But you press play for somebody and like, oh, man, you like Biggie and Rick Ross. I was like, you're judging my music with your eyes, and I'm not a fan of that. Like, I don't sound anything like those gentlemen. But cool.
No, someone came up after one of my shows like, you sound like Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I was like, man, I wasn't like up here like doop dup dup dup, like I wasn't doing like I was trying to sing. I don't think that guy can really sing.
Right.
I mean, I love the band. I'm not dissing the band, but
slandering Chili Peppers in here.
Yeah, not dissing them. Like I actually really jam with the Red Hot. Their older stuff more, but not trying to spit any fire. We're already hated in the music world.
You guys?
Get in there. Nah.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, he's watching. He just tweeted us out, said, "Don't watch this show." No, I'm kidding.
Boo him.
Yeah, dude. So what's like what give me like your favorite food. What's your favorite food? Let's bring it to a different place.
I get told I'm really basic for it, but I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Specifically, my grandmother's spaghetti.
Okay.
I don't think anybody makes spaghetti like her. My dad's spaghetti is great, but you know what I'm saying? He had to get it from somewhere. You know what I mean?
Is it like just sauce? You got some meat in the sauce?
Of course, we got some meat in the sauce. I can't give you all the secrets, but I'll give you a little rundown. We got the bell peppers, the onions, some tomato sauce, tomato paste, ground beef, but she cook it with love. That's the ingredient.
That's it.
We could give you the recipe, but you ain't gonna do it quite like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
What kind of noodles you
He
do?
said,
like
I can't give you the recipe, but since you asked.
Right.
You do some penne,
what kind of noodles?
Some angel hair?
I tell you,
just
it's not angel hair. They big. They
like the thick noodles.
The hearty noodles. Yeah. I was about to say girthy, but I'm just tired of like running off Paul's material for this stream.
Those thick noodles, yeah.
Yeah, definitely spaghetti. And I'm a sandwich connoisseur. People be like, that's childish too, but a
Okay.
good sandwich will set you up. You ever heard of this place called Chiba Hut?
Chiba Hut. No.
Chiba Hut. You gotta go. It'll change your life.
Yeah, where is that?
It's off of, I know this. So you know where Mercedes-Benz Stadium is?
Yeah.
It's on that same street, just a little further down.
Okay.
I hope that helps.
No, it kind of does.
It's like West Marietta Street or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Dude, all right. What are your top 5 sandwich spots?
I don't even think we can get to 5. So we got Chiba Hut. I enjoy Firehouse Subs.
Oh man, I do too. Which one? Fuck with that Italian.
So I like this one. I think it's called like the Little Engineer. You got the sauteed mushrooms.
Yeah, okay.
You know, my taste buds had to mature over some time. Mushrooms anywhere near my food was a no-go for the longest.
It actually still is for me.
That's crazy, man. You gotta love yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta love yourself. Throw some
It's
sauteed
like a
mushrooms on
texture
there.
thing, man. I don't know what it is.
Who else is pretty decent? Publix is cool when they want to be. Like,
Dude,
You
it
gotta catch
depends
them on
who
a good
makes it.
day.
If
Yeah.
you have like a teenager like hating their life in there making that sandwich,
just collecting the check is
bro.
rap. Yeah.
But if you get the old lady in there, like,
Factual.
oh yeah,
Got a little arm fat.
yeah.
Yeah.
If
Old
it's
ladies
jiggling
with
as she's
this
putting that
right
mayonnaise
there,
on,
I love
yeah, it's
y'all.
gonna
I don't
be
have to
good.
know you individually, but I love each and every one of you. And I hope somebody is taking care of you and rubbing your feet at night. I'll be honest with you.
We actually do have a couple more
Oh,
questions
hey,
in
hey,
the chat.
Okay.
So, what's your why? Why is music the thing you choose to do?
That's a beautiful question. So my why is basically being a voice for people that feel unheard. Growing up, I came up in a loving household. I don't want it to seem like I didn't, but I had a little bit of the youngest sibling syndrome, where I just had to follow orders from top to bottom, whether I thought it made sense or not. And of course, growing up, anybody can attest. Growing up in a black household, anything you say back, regardless of what it sounds like, is disrespect. So a lot of that, I just wanted to feel heard. But as I matured and got older, I had to realize the uniqueness of my life and my situation. And there are a lot of people that carry those type of things into different aspects of their life, just wanting to be seen, heard, and understood. I think we all long for wanting to be understood. And I'm just the voice for the people that kind of walk a similar life to mine.
Man, thank you. And how many of your lyrics are based that you got from your mother?
Oh, I feel like she asked that. A good bit of them. I'm not gonna lie. She's not putting pen to pad, but she is a good little ghostwriter. Because
Shout out,
I
Mom.
think the dynamic of our relationship has changed for the better as I got older. So the parental and child dynamic kind of dwarfed into us seeing each other as individuals. Like, yeah, you're my mom, but you're a person.
She's a friend. She's a friend too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She became. I told her the other day, we had a little moment in the kitchen. I told her, I was like, you know what? You're one of my best friends. Like, outside of you being my mother, I enjoy when we can talk. And I feel like when speaking with her, I learned a whole lot more about myself as well. So she inspires a lot of material because, like I said, our relationship had to grow for the better throughout my life. So I'm very, very grateful that she's in my life and supportive, along with my father. My father is very supportive in my life as well. But everybody knows that my relationship with mom is just different, especially when it's a good one. So she inspires probably, if I had to give a percentage, about 30 to 40. You know what I'm saying? She'll drop a gem on me and she don't even know it. So
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think those relationships go a long way in kind of who you are, you know, and shaping you.
I was telling her the other day, it's like, I think that everybody should, if they can, if they're possible. I realize I'm very blessed in that department to have both of my parents still present. But I feel like if you can, talk to your parents, because you're quite literally a concoction of both of them.
Man.
We experience our own walk and become our own person, but you are a sum of the people that created you.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Yeah.
I think it's important to open those lines of communications while we still have time.
Yeah, for sure, man. I respect that. You single, dude? 'Cause, I mean,
Okay, when did the
might
feds walk
want
in?
to check your might want to check your
no.
DMs after all the mom
That's
talk.
cool.
The old ladies are like, "Ooh."
I am single. Uh I'm entertaining. Uh and
All right, Kyle, go ahead and throw up his number on the screen.
you know, but you know. Next question.
Well, dude, I mean,
Are you single?
gotta.
Let's reverse. Are you single?
No,
You're not.
no.
Are you happily covered?
I am so happy, man.
Nah, I feel you. It's like I'm like lightweight hating,
But-
lightweight jealous, but lightweight proud.
No, I mean, that's like
Least
a
he's
funny
on it.
thing. Like a lot of my friends are single, and it's like that weird thing of like I don't like talking about it because I don't want to be like bragging
That
in a
guy,
weird way.
yeah.
Yeah, like because
So the only thing worse than being that guy is being the guy fresh off the breakup. Because not everything that happens kind of reminds you, like,
Oh,
she used to
dude.
chuckle at my joke. She used to
Yeah.
love blueberries. Like, just little stupid shit.
you start bringing everything
Exactly.
down.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I used to hate when she get to the stop sign and stop at the last second rather than cruise. Like, just little stupid shit that ain't had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, you'll be watching Avatar. Like, man, I remember when we were in the water.
I'm telling. I'm telling. Like, be watching.
I remember that.
You ever seen the show Grownish?
Oh yeah.
It catches a lot of flack. I love it. But it'll be stuff on the show, and I'd be like, we were just having that conversation. Like, little stupid shit. Like, I wish she would get that. Like, it's not fun being that guy either, but
Hey, hopefully you stay away from that one.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
I wish you all the blessings and prosperity in your courtship.
Thank you, man. I would say if I have some advice,
Mm-hmm.
just don't search hard, man. Let it come. That's when it hits the best. Because if you're searching, you're usually searching for the wrong things.
Bingo.
Because things that you think you want aren't really what's good for you. Sometimes,
Yeah,
Because
Go ahead.
Go.
I learned a lot of hindsight, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
And
That's the best.
I
That's the
learned-
hardest way to learn, but most
Right.
of us do. Right?
more times than not, we'll stay in situations a lot longer than necessary for like you said, the wrong reasons. Like for me, I probably stayed in the situation a little longer than necessary because I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it. I was in a relationship, cool, but I spent so much time up until that point just dipping and dabbing and, like I said, treating love like a pastime. So I
Right.
was like, I don't want to be that guy in my mid-30s, mid-40s,
Yeah.
just now trying to figure out what a relationship looks like, how it works, and I'm stunned. You know what I'm saying? Still thinking like a 19, 20-year-old.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Bro, you are a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got time. You got time.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm around a lot of older, mature people, so I try to pick up from their advice, but I also got to bump my head a little bit. So
Bro, that's legit. That's good that you're actually like observing and not dishing. Yeah.
one of the perks of being a little brother. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If my brother was a Hove lyric, it would be Hove did that, so you don't have to go through that. Like I seen him do everything. Some he got away with, I'm gonna hold it down. Some he did not. So I just learned and move at my own pace.
Man, I love it, dude. I just want to say thank you so much for coming on, dude. We had so much fun with you today.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Freaking killed it, man. Like you got a
real,
voice
for real.
of an angel, man. Like
Don't make me blush on camera.
yeah, that sounded kind of weird. But dude, I also want to say thank you for everyone who came out. Do we have any final questions? Are we good? I don't want to. Good? Sweet. Well, dude, thank you all so much for coming out. This is Ditty Deep Dive. Oh, also, before we go, want to give one last shout out to our crew. Glenn Son turning those knobs for us. Kyle switching it up over there, making it always look good. And then we got Jason over there keeping us straight. I'm your host, Justin, one last time. And thanks for watching Ditty Deep Dive. Let's give it up for Elijah Cozart one last time.
Appreciate you.
Hey man, I just want to shout out Ella Wood, want to shout out the Southside, want to shout out Nate Quest, want to shout out Londo, want to shout out my mama, want to shout out my daddy, want to shout out all the family and friends checking in, want to shout out Jesus. I am who I am because God is who He is, and I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah. Woo! Heck yeah.
All right, fuck everybody. I want to fuck everybody.
Get out of here.
We done.
Cool beans.
Did the damn thing.
Heck yeah, man.
Thank you again, bro.
So
This is phenomenal.
Dude,
Yeah, the timing's perfect.
You got the video forever now, so
Cool beans.
check it out. Hopefully it'll look good for you.
That was exactly
Is it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a solid hour. That was perfect, bro. That was sick.
That was awesome.
Thank you, man.
Definitely hope to have you back. Like, that was sick.
Mike's circuit.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's still on? Yeah, you wanna play some music, Glenn? Just play some, whatever. While we're chilling real quick.
Yeah, 1 second.
Everything's down.
Full
Here you go, bro.
Thanks, man. Everything's down.
What it do? What it do, nephew? What it do, nephew?
Sick.
Hopefully, people have gotten to where they need to get to.
I actually like it right there. That window does make it a little dark, but hey.
Yeah, I tried to get the lighting, but I mean for next time. But it's I mean, it's great lighting. It's natural lighting.
Yeah.
Well, it came out great though. Oh shit, my fault.
That was the best.
Next question. That was great.
Sorry for all my weird questions,
I
man.
know
It
you're
was
fine,
like,
bro. I'm open to anything. It's up to me to tap dance and move around.